Hello everyone, WA Foundation and the team, the board members and everyone, the audience. My name is Georgina Hook. For short, I'm called Georgie. Okay, today I'm going to talk about the changes that I've experienced in my life as a deaf person and what's changed my life. Before I start, I just wanted to let you know I've been experienced in both the deaf and the hearing world. And everyone's different, everyone's got a different identity. I'll give you an example. We have English as a language, we've got German, we've got all different languages. But they can hear, they can read, we can write. But for myself, I only have three. I can read, I can write, I can speak, but I can't hear. I was born profoundly deaf. And I've got a severe deafness in the left ear. I've got an abnormal cochlear. So that's what changed my life. It was a large change. There was some good and there was some bad. I was fortunate because I was able to find avenues that suited me, where I was able to communicate in the deaf world and in the hearing world. And I'll explain that soon. I was never going to become like a hearing person because as soon as I took my hearing aids off, I was deaf. So I had to roll my sleeves up and have a look at different avenues to communicate. Auslan, as I'm using now, is what I'm comfortable with, and it's my first language. It's how I am able to absorb everything. Yes, I can speak, and I can lip read, okay, but it also depends on the person. But whether it's signing, or I sign well, but I can also lip read if they can't sign. On the left-hand side, I wore a hearing aid from the age of 2. It was an old analogue hearing aid. And then they became, so I would wear that, and if I sat in front of the person, I was able to understand their speech, but external noises, no. So I grew up with that, having to speak one-on-one. Then it changed to digital hearing aids. That meant the digital hearing aid was great. I could hear noises from afar, but I wasn't able to hear the speech while sitting one-on-one. It made it very difficult for me. So for the last 15 years, I've been really finding it very difficult to hear the speech. I'd love to go back to the analogue, but they don't make them anymore. So it's very disappointing. So now I've got the cochlear. I received that last year. So it does work, yes. It does work for me. For example, if I take my cochlear off and leave my hearing aid, it's very difficult to understand the speech. If I put my cochlear on and take my hearing aid off, it's very different. I'm not used to it. If I wear them both, it seems to work when I'm sitting in front of the person and listening to their speech. It's not 100%, don't get me wrong. I do still need to work hard to get the information, but it does assist me. And it has changed things a little bit for the better. But like I've said, I'm always going to be deaf. If I take my hearing aid and cochlear off and go to bed, or go swimming, or in the shower, or if anything happens where my devices are broken, I'm deaf. I love my phone, my iPads, the laptops, whatever those sort of devices and technology. I'm in love with them. I'm still able to sit and lip read people speaking, but it's not 100%, whereas I can get access completely through technology. NRS is a national relay service. That's my favourite. I can talk to anyone right now. I can talk through these services. directly. It's simple. Also, emails. Yeah, the average text messages. WhatsApp. A whole different variety of devices. FaceTime, yes, I can do that. We can sign, we can Skype. This sort of technology has helped me a lot, definitely for the better. My favourite time is when I'm resting, sitting, watching Netflix. So and with captions. I love it. I love to read my books. It's simple for me. I don't have to work hard in listening. I can just sit and relax and read. In summary, I'm really, really, really lucky to have found who I am and to be able to find the communication styles that suit me. And that's it. Wow, that's it. That went very fast. Thank you very much.